Hi everyone, I'm Kay from Kay Yoga and I'm here to share a 45-minute gentle yoga practice with you. Feel free to use a strap or towel through the practice. You can also go into child's pose or into Shavasana at any time if your body needs it. I'll see you in 2 seconds. Begin laying on your back with your eyes closed, legs extended, hands at your sides. And gently observe how each part of your body is connecting to the earth beneath you. The back of your head, shoulders, your arms, your upper back, your hips, your legs. Gently bring your awareness to your breath. Slowly observe your chest rise and fall with each breath. Allow yourself to take deeper inhales and slower exhales through the nose, expanding your lungs more and more as each breath passes. Deep inhales. Slow exhales. Gently take your left hand to your heart and right hand to your stomach for 3-part breath. Inhale, feel your belly rise. Exhale, feel your belly fall. Do this 2 more times at your own pace, just observing your belly rise and fall with each breath. Gently inhale, feel your belly rise up into your rib cage. Exhale from your rib cage down to your belly. Inhale, belly, rib cage, then up into your chest. Exhale, chest, rib cage, down to your belly. Inhale, belly, rib cage, up into your chest. Exhale, chest, rib cage, down to your belly. Inhale, belly, rib cage, up into your chest. Exhale, chest, rib cage, down to your belly. Once more, inhale, belly, rib cage, up into your chest. Exhale, chest, rib cage, and down to your belly. Continue with a natural breath. Again, observing your chest and belly rise and fall naturally with each breath. See now if you can allow both hands to rise and fall at the same height. What will you need to do with your stomach and your chest to allow both hands to rise and fall at the same time? On your next inhale, reach your hands away from your feet, point your toes, blink your eyes open. On your exhale, take your knees in towards your chest. Inhale, sweep your hands above your head, point your toes and reach. Exhale, knees to chest, forehead into knees. Inhale, open up and reach. On your exhale, take your hands underneath your knees, rock forward and back 3 times until you come into a seated position. As you come into a seated position, move the fleshy part away from your bottom. Allow for length to the top of your head, gently placing your hands on your knees. However you have naturally crossed your legs, switch it so the opposite leg is on top. Observe how that may have changed in your sit bones. Again, finding length to the top of your head and allowing both sit bones to melt evenly into the earth. Gently inhale, draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, roll them down your back. Inhale, roll your shoulders forward and up. Exhale, roll them back and down. Again, inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Do this 2 more times at your own pace, following your breath, observing how this feels. Allow your shoulders to stay down and back as you find this length to the top of your head, keeping your hands on your knees. With your eyes closed, start to shift your weight from left to right. You can feel the weight of your body shifting into each sits bone. And slowly allow yourself to lead with your rib cage. As you lead with your rib cage, you can imagine that your spine is like a blade of grass blowing in the wind. As you lead with your rib cage from side to side, allow your shoulders, neck, and head to follow. Feeling the weight of your body shift from left to right. Again, just doing this at your own pace, allowing for this side flexion into the spine. Slowly coming back into a neutral position. Keeping your eyes closed, slide your hands in front of your knees. Open your chest up to the sky as you pull on your knees. Draw your nose up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, curl your spine to the back of your mat. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone as you slide your hands forward onto your knees. Slowly inhale, open your chest to the sky, roll your shoulders down your back, chin up. And exhale, curl your spine to the back of your mat, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Continue with this movement at your own pace, 3 more times. Allowing your chest to open up, and then allow your spine to curl back. Once you have completed your 3 rounds at your own pace, come into stillness, finding length from your tailbone to the top of your head. Gently imagine that there is a tube around your rib cage. Draw your right rib cage towards the inside of this tube. Start to roll back, allowing your back to touch the inside of this tube, slowly flowing to the left, then opening your chest forward into this tube. Continue this movement 4 more times in this direction at your own pace. Again, see if you can keep your eyes closed and really try to envision reaching your rib cage to the inside of this tube. Observe how you naturally breathe as you continue with this movement. And once you have completed your rounds on one side, you're going to go in the opposite direction. Again, at your own pace, you're doing this 5 times. Notice the shift of weight in your sits bones. Perhaps noticing a difference between each direction. And again, bringing your awareness to your breath. Once you have finished your 5 rounds, gently coming into stillness with the spine, again finding length from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your head. Gently blink your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your hands up, look at your thumbs, hands into prayer. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your hands up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. Last time, inhale, sweep your hands up, look up at your thumbs. On your exhale, take your hands through heart center, place them to the earth, coming into a tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width apart, tops of your feet are kissing the earth. If you have any knee sensitivity, you can fold up the mat underneath your knees. Gently reach your right hand forward with your right thumb to the sky. Keep your gaze to the earth and find length on all sides of your neck. Allow shoulders to be level with the earth. Slowly sweep your right hand up to the sky. Face your palm outwards as you reach your hand to the back of your mat. And slowly sweep the hand forward, drawing the back of the hand against the earth as you reach forward once again with your thumb facing the sky. Follow this same movement 4 more times at your own pace. You'll allow your shoulder to open up and back. Try to keep shoulders level as you come forward. Just observing how this feels in the shoulder, going as far back as you feel comfortable. And slowly placing your hand to the earth. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side, reaching your left hand forward, left thumb to the sky, shoulders level with the earth. Slowly sweep your left hand up to the sky, palm faces out as you reach back. Slowly allow the tops of the fingertips to sweep across the earth as you reach forward once again, thumb facing up. And again, following this same movement 4 more times at your own pace. Really observing your alignment, how it feels in the shoulder. Observing your breath. And once you've finished your 5 rounds, gently place your palm to the earth, pressing the pads of your fingers into the earth, as well as the base of your index finger, knuckle, and thumb into the earth as well. It's almost like you're gripping the earth with both hands. In doing this, you can allow the weight to be distributed away from your wrists into the rest of your hand. And gently reach the right leg back. As you reach the right leg back, flex the right foot. Bend the right knee. Reach the right heel to the sky. Gently point the toes. Now imagine there is a piece of chalk at the tip of your right knee. Drawing a big circle, draw your right knee out to the side, up to your shoulder, down in line with your left. Following this same movement, back, out, up to the shoulder, and in line with the left. 3 more times, back, out, up to the shoulder, next to the left. 2 more times, at your own pace. And again, observing your breath, remembering to grip the earth. Once you've completed that round, go in the opposite direction, drawing your knee into your chest, up to your shoulder, out, back, around, and back in line with the left knee. Again, do this 4 more times at your own pace. Maintaining the grip into the earth, pads of the fingers pressing into the earth as you press the base of the index finger, knuckle, and thumb into the earth as well. Observing this rotation in the hip. Once you've completed your rounds, gently place that knee against the earth. Gently, when you're ready, extend the left leg back, flex the foot, bend the knee, reach the left heel to the sky, and gently point the toes. And again, you're imagining a piece of chalk at the tip of the knee. Reach the left knee up to the sky, out to the side, up to the shoulder, back in line with the right. Do this 4 more times, observing that rotation in the hip, trying to make as big a circle as you can with that left knee. And again, once you've finished your rounds on this side, you're gonna go in the opposite direction, up to your chest, out to the side, back, in line with the right. 4 more times. Remembering the grip against the earth, allowing to distribute the weight away from the wrist into the rest of your hand. Really taking your time and observing how this rotation feels. Once you've completed your rounds, come back into stillness in your tabletop. Draw your knees wider than hip width. Sit back against your heels, coming into child's pose, forehead melting towards the earth. Observe your back rise and fall with each breath, allowing your fingertips to reach forward. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, melt your hips against your heels. Gently lift your forehead. Walk your hands to the right side of the mat. Allow your forehead to melt against the earth. Allow both hips to melt evenly towards the earth, and observe how this feels along the left side of your body. Breathing into the left rib cage. Slow, deep inhales, observing how that stretch feels, and gentle exhales. And slowly lift your forehead. Walk your hands all the way over to the left side of the mat. Let your forehead rest against the earth, and now breathing into the right side of your body, observing both hips melting towards your heels evenly. Breathing into the right rib cage, taking your time with your breath. And gently lift your forehead, walk your hands back to center. Reaching your hands forward, face your palms up to the sky. Keep your forehead melted to the earth. With your palms facing up, make a fist with both hands. Keeping your forearms resting against the earth, lift your knuckles away from the earth. Rock your knuckles left and right. Just observing how that feels in the forearms. Slowly open up the palms, place them back down towards the earth, hinge forward into a tabletop, and slowly transition into your downward facing dog. Lifting your hips to the sky, hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart. You can keep a slight bend in the knee, finding length to the top of your head, ears in line with your biceps. Again, pressing the pads of your fingers into the earth, base of the index finger, knuckle, and thumb roots into the earth as well. And as you bring your awareness to your feet, allow the base of the big toe and the base of the pinky toe to root evenly into the earth as you energetically draw your heels to the earth. Feel free to pedal out your heels As you pedal out your heels, maybe stretching out the back of your toes, maybe observing your hips move from left to right. Slowly coming back into a neutral position. Heels lifted, look forward, walk forward to the top of your mat. Holding on to opposite elbows, keeping the knees bent slightly, start to sway from left to right like a rag doll. Gently coming back into a neutral position. Release your hands to the earth. Keep the knees bent slightly as you root into both feet. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time, allowing your head to stack last. Facing your palms forward as you come to stand. Inhale, sweep your hands up above your head, look at your thumbs. Exhale, draw your hands through heart center. Sweep your hands up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. Last time, inhale, sweep your hands up and look at your thumbs. Exhale, take your hands to heart center, then down to your hips. Take a step back with your left foot. Left big toe facing the top left corner of the mat. Bend your right knee over your right heel, right toes facing forward. Sweep your hands up above your head. Externally rotate the upper arms, finding space between the ears and the shoulders. Pinkies drawn towards one another, playing with your warrior one. Allow all 3 points of each foot to root into the earth, distributing your weight evenly into both feet. Length to the top of the head. Inhale, straighten out the right leg. Exhale, take your hands to your sides as you hinge at your hips, drawing your chest parallel to the earth. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, lunge into the right knee. Inhale, straighten the right knee. Exhale, hinge at the hips, chest parallel to the earth. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, lunge into the knee. Inhale, straighten the right knee. Exhale, hinge at the hip, hands down to your sides, chest parallel to the earth. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, lunging into the right knee. 2 more times. Inhale, straighten the right knee. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lunge into that knee. Last time. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, up. Exhale, lunge. Lengthen your spine on your inhale. Exhale, move into warrior two. Finding heel to arch alignment, left toes facing the side of the mat, right toes facing forward, reaching your fingertips forward and back. Quick peek down towards your right knee, ensure that you can still see your big toes. Pressing into all 3 points of each foot. Gazing over your right middle finger, shoulders down the back, shoulders stacked over the hips, lower ribcage in, lower abdomen in. Gently straighten that front leg, reach your hands up above your head, inhale. Exhale, back into warrior two. Inhale, arms up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms up, straighten that front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Last time, inhale, arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, back into your warrior two. Straighten out that front leg, reach your right fingertips forward. Take the back of your hand to the inside of the right leg as you reach the left hand up to the sky, coming into triangle pose. And just going in as deep as you feel comfortable in your body. Finding length on both sides of the body, sending your left hip towards the back of the mat, length on all sides of the neck as you draw your gaze towards your left hand. Slowly draw your gaze down to the earth. Inhale, sweep yourself back up and lunge back into your warrior two. Take your hands to your hips, heel toe that left foot in. Press off the left foot to step to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your hands up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last time, inhale, arms up. And exhale, take your hands to heart center. Place your hands on your hips, step back with your right foot, sweep your hands up, lunging into your left knee, preparing for warrior one on this side. Right big toe faces the top right corner of your mat. Rooting into all 3 points of that left foot, press on the outer edge of the right foot as well. Hips and shoulders square to the front of the mat. Length on all sides of the neck. Externally rotating the upper arms, drawing the pinkies towards one another. Inhale, straighten out that left leg. Exhale, hinge at the hips, chest parallel to the earth. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, up. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, up. Exhale, lunge. Last time, straighten. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, up. And exhale, lunge. Inhale, lengthen to the top of the head. Exhale, moving into warrior two on this side. Left toes facing forward, right toes facing the side of the mat, finding your heel to arch alignment. Again, having a quick peek down at your left knee. Make sure you can still see your big toe. Reaching fingertips forward and back, shoulders stacked over the hips, lower rib cage in, lower abdomen in, pressing into the outer edge of the right foot. Gently inhale, straighten that left leg, reach your hands up above your head, draw your gaze up. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten that leg, arms up. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten, arms up. Exhale into warrior two. Inhale, straighten and arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Last time, inhale, straighten, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten out that front leg. Reach your right hip to the back of the mat. Reach your left fingertips forward, coming into triangle pose on this side. And taking your hand anywhere up along the leg as you feel comfortable, finding space between your left lower rib cage and your hip. Finding length on both sides of the body, length on all sides of the neck, maybe drawing your gaze up to the sky if that feels good. And just observing your breath here. Slowly look down to the earth. Inhale back up into your warrior two, lunging into that warrior two. Hands to the hips, heel toe the back foot in, pressing off the right foot back to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your hands up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, take your hands to heart center. Inhale up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last time, inhale, sweep your hands up, look at your thumbs. On your exhale, take your hands through heart center, come into a forward fold. You can have a slight bend in the knee. Hold on to opposite elbows and sway from left to right like a rag doll once again. Coming back into a neutral position, release your hands to the earth. Step back into a downward dog. Gripping your hands into the earth, pressing the base of the index finger, knuckle, and thumb into the earth. Raise your heels as high as you can, and exhale, melt your heels to the earth. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, melt them to the earth. Last time, lift your heels to the earth. On your exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and come to a seated position at your own pace. Drawing your legs ahead of you. With your legs ahead of you, keep your feet hip-width apart, knees bent. Gently reach your hands forward, palms facing one another as you start to roll down one vertebrae at a time. You can maybe use the back of your legs to help guide you down to the earth. Once your head meets the earth, straighten your legs, reach your hands away from your feet, point your toes, and inhale, reach. On your exhale, take your hands down to your sides and bend your knees. Take your right ankle over your left knee. Flex the right pinky toe towards the outer knee just to protect that right knee. Lift the left foot, clasp your hands behind the left thigh. Find length in the spine on your inhale. Exhale, maybe draw the left knee in towards your chest, keeping that right foot flexed. If it feels comfortable, you can extend the left leg. Allow your shoulders to melt down towards the earth, gently observing 5 deep breaths at your own pace. Maintaining alignment in your right ankle by continuing to flex the right pinky toe towards the outer knee so the awareness stays into the hip and not into the knee. Once you have completed your 5 breaths on this side, release and continue with the opposite side, so feet to the earth, taking your left ankle over your right knee, flexing the left pinky toe towards the outer knee. Gently, when you're ready, pick the right knee up into your chest, hands behind the right thigh. Inhaling to lengthen the spine, exhaling to draw the right knee into your chest. Again, keeping that left pinky toe flexed towards the outer knee to protect the knee, and keeping the awareness in the hip. Finding your 5 breaths on this side. Noticing the difference between the 2 sides, if there are any. Gently, once you've finished your 5 breaths, release your feet back down to the earth. Taking your feet wider than hip width. Windshield wipe your knees from left to right. You can keep your hands down to your sides, palms facing the earth, as the knees draw from left to right. Observing how that feels in the hips. And again, do this at your own pace. Observe what feels good in the body. It might feel good to keep your knees to one side for a breath or 2 before switching to the opposite side. Perhaps there's release in the movement. Slowly coming into stillness with the knees. And gently extend your legs, reach your hands away from your feet, point your toes, inhale, reach, reach, reach. On your exhale, walk your feet to the right side of your mat. Keep your hips in place. Walk your head and shoulders to the right side of your mat as well. Coming into Bananasana. Feeling a beautiful stretch all along the left side of the body. Hips and shoulders square to the earth. Close your eyes, breathing into the left side of the body. We'll stay here for 2 minutes, utilizing your breath to help you open up. Observing the longer you spend in this pose, the more you begin to open up along the side body. Keeping your eyes closed. Taking deep inhales, slow exhales. Noticing now that some time has passed that you may have opened up a bit more, so feel free to cross the left ankle over the right if that feels good, to go deeper into the stretch. Allow for space on both sides of the neck. drawing your shoulders down the back. Gently on your next inhale, head and shoulders along with your feet back to center as you reach. Exhale, slowly walk your feet to the left side of your mat, head and shoulders to the left side of the mat. Again, hips stay in place, hips and shoulders square to the earth. Now observing the stretch along the right side of your body, noticing if there is a difference between the two sides. And again, you want to find length on both sides of the neck, shoulders down the back, even though the arm is reaching up and over. Connecting to the stretch on this side for 2 minutes as well. Observing your breath. And slowly noticing if you've opened up a little bit more. Maybe you have space to go a bit deeper into the stretch, crossing the right ankle over the left. Breathing into the right side of the body. And just taking your time here. And slowly walking your feet back to center, head and shoulders back to center on your inhale. Now on your exhale, draw your knees into your chest, forehead in towards your knees. Give yourself a big squeeze. Allow your head to come down to the earth. Reach your hands up to the sky and legs up to the sky with a slight bend in the knee. Rotate your wrists and ankles outwards 5 times. Once you've finished your 5 rounds in one direction, going in the opposite direction 5 times. Once you've finished your rounds, pointing and flexing your feet, matching that movement with the wrists 5 times. Coming back into stillness, shake out your hands, shake out your feet. And slowly take your hands down to your sides, keep your legs up for 5 more breaths. After you've finished your 5th breath, gently take your feet back down to the earth, hands down to your sides, palms facing up if you'd like to connect with more energy. Face your palms to the earth if you'd like to feel grounded as we begin Shavasana. Slowly bringing awareness to the area between your eyebrows and relaxing those muscles. Relaxing your jaw. Allow the surface areas of your teeth to separate. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. And allow this release to continue down your entire body, moving past your shoulders, down your body, down your arms, down each leg. Observing you've come into a natural breath. Allow yourself to bring your awareness to the part of your body you feel most connected to at the end of your practice. Observe the energy in this space, and with each natural breath, allow this energy to radiate throughout the rest of your body until you can feel a beautiful, quiet vibration from head to toe. On your inhales, allow this energy to become stronger. And on your exhale, allow it to expand and flow through the rest of your body. You feel your mind wandering away from the room. Gently draw your awareness back into your body, bringing awareness to your breath. Noticing your inhales feel cool and your exhales feel warm. Slowly start to bring your awareness back into your body. Gently move your fingertips and toes. Slowly bring movement into your wrists and ankles. Gently reach your hands away from your feet. Point your toes and inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest, give yourself another hug. Slowly roll to the right side of your body, using your right arm as a pillow. Settling here for a moment. When you feel ready, press your left hand into the earth. Come into a seated position with your eyes closed. Gently draw your hands to heart center. Take a deep inhale, fill your lungs all the way up. Exhale with a big sigh. Deep inhale through the nose. And sigh. Once more, deep inhale through the nose. And sigh. Gently rub your hands together and create heat. Bring this heat to your eyes and massage them out. Slowly lifting your fingertips to allow the light to seep in. Namaste. So that practice is actually for you, Missy. A couple of weeks ago you asked for a 45-minute practice, and you got it. So if anyone wants to see something different for next week's practice, let me know in the comments. Perhaps something more dynamic, maybe you liked the flow for today, longer, shorter, let me know. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Kay from K Yoga, and don't forget to subscribe.